Hi guys, it's Madeline, and I'm back today with another flip through of my newest journal I've created. Let me go ahead and show you the envelopes. These are the little goodies. I handmade these envelopes, decorated them. They're full of goodies to use in your journal, so I'll just kind of put those to the side. This is my newest journal. It has a vintage tapestry spine like this. It's got this fun fringe on it, and it's upcycled from a vintage Reader's Digest book. You can see the covers there. This is also vintage trim. I have them right there. I've got book corners on it, and I also included a charm ring in case you wanted to put a tassel or charm or something. I just went ahead and included that on there for the recipient. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've actually done something unique for the closure. This is the first time I've done a closure like this. And I have taken these two clips with this upcycled, I don't know if it was a bracelet or what, but I just saw it in an estate sale and I thought, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And I've created a closure for this journal with this. So it'll just kind of hang like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the flip through. Okay, so first I have got this really pretty vintage seam binding. I've got it on the inside here, and I showed you I have it on the back cover as well. This is Tim Holtz paper and some really pretty trim I have sewn on here. Okay, first page is a pocket, and then like I always try to do, I have taken the spine from this book and made a cute little bookmark with it. I also have in this front pocket a vintage postcard. Right here, I have attached a little snippet I created with a label. I like to do that if I can, just because you can put the date you started the journal, your name, or whatever. Little tab, we've got a bell here, some vintage blue chip stamps. I've got some beautiful fabric here, and this is courtesy of Ramona at Junk Journal Creation, and I'll put her shop, I'll link it below. Here I've got a little tag and some lace I made into a tab with a little tassel dangling. Over here I've attached a wallpaper pocket I made, and I've put some little goodies in it. And the reason I decided just to hold it with a clip is in case you know, the recipient can glue it down, or they can move it around, or do whatever they like with it. This is vintage music paper, and I just am obsessed with this trim. I just love it. So I added some of that there. I've got a little Tim Holtz paper clip, and I have one of my altered large playing cards here with some lace and a pocket. I have a little journaling card tucked in there. This is avocado dyed paper, also from Ramona at Junk Journal Creation. Lace. A little tag here as a tab. Right here, I made this pocket out of a vintage dictionary page, and I've embossed it and inked it up and put a lot of goodies in it and a little vintage playing card. Okay. Right here, this is actually an ad from a vintage antique magazine from the 80s or 90s, and I've just made some pockets here. I've got a really pretty piece of applique I've sewn on right here, which I just love this applique. I'm really into using appliques lately in my journal, so you'll probably see a lot more of that to come. A lace pocket right here. This is actually a vintage bus ticket, the British vintage bus ticket with the tab. This is a page from a, I think Metropolitan Museum of Art address book. And I just love the quality, and I love this, like these dots on it. not dots, I don't know what you call this, but I took wire clippers and I clipped the spine of the book out because I just think that's so neat and unique. I wanted to keep that intact instead of ripping it. Edith Holden tab with a little dangle here. I've got a pocket in the back, some goodies tucked in, and some of that vintage tapestry trim sewn on. First signature, this book has 3 signatures. So going into the second, I've used a piece of my wallpaper, which you guys know by now, I love using wallpaper in my journals. This little clear adhesive pocket, and I've got some Tim Holtz ephemera. Here's a little dangle with some lace. I've got a pocket here with some goodies in it. Some more of this trim that comes off of this vintage tapestry fabric. I have got a, what is this, an alteration tag here. And I just love this ribbon. Here is a page with some lace right there. And this is from a vintage math book, and I just love the color of these pages. And then I have clipped on here one of my little notepads I love to make, my little circular notepads. Tim Holtz vellum right here. Got some lace trim there. This is a vintage math card, edition card, lace pocket. More trim, a little lace flip there, lace. I've got some vellum I stitched on. I just put some little goodies in this pocket. As you can see, there's still plenty of room for journaling. This is a little extra journaling space I created. You can take it out, journal, pop it back in, you know, do whatever with it. But I do, as you know, like to have some floating things. So, you know, if it's not convenient to take the journal and you want to take some things and still journal, you're able to do so. So there's the second signature. Moving on to the third signature. And I'd say there's probably like 28, 30 pages in each signature. More Tim Holtz paper in this kind of, you know, colorway that I've sort of gone with in this journal. Lace, here is a tag with a pocket. Tea-dyed paper right here with some, this is really cool lace. These are vintage index cards. Time card with some vintage crochet as a tab. Lace, I've got another dangle, got a fleur-de-lis dangle. I love using those lately. I sewed this pocket together out of a vintage dictionary page, and I have a little pocket here and some ephemera here. And I'm sorry if you can hear that. My husband is working on our fence, and so that's the saw in the background, so I apologize if you guys can hear that. Here's a page from a vintage Reader's Digest book about birds. Vintage music paper, a little green stamp there. I decoupaged an envelope and put this in the middle and made a little pouch pocket with it. There's a vintage double D stamp, a little jingle right there. Some lace on this music page. I've got a pocket here with, these are vintage, really thick, nice vintage index cards I found at a thrift shop. A vintage stamp here. Another lace pocket. Vellum, goodies tucked in, and this is a teeny tiny cute little doily, and this came from More Fabrics along with all of the actual vintage tapestry fabric, and I'll put her shop down below as well. Tea-dyed paper, pocket with some goodies tucked in, some lace, and here we are at the end, and you can see I have this seam binding all the way around, and there is your closure to clip on here. And as you fill up the book and put more things in it, if you want to, this is just attached with bulb pins. You can honestly take this and widen this, and by moving the bulb pin around. So, you know, the more stuffed it gets, you can, you know, make the closure accommodate the, you know, the width of your book, which I think is a really cool option for this book in particular. So anyway, I will have her listed in my shop, and I'm just gonna call her, I think I'll call her the Blue and Beige Vintage Tapestry Journal. And if y'all have any questions, please let me know. And I appreciate you clicking on this video and watching this flip through, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.